Alright, guys, I'm going to do a little fishing here, and then I'm going to take a break and eat some lunch. Let's see here. Do I have to have... How does this work? I need... Oh, that's going to be rough. Sea perch at a depth of more than a cost a coalfish. I wonder how that... Oh. Alright, this ought to be interesting, boys. I'm going to try to work out a couple of these missions, or a little bit of it. See how bad it goes. Dude, I think I only got... Tiger prawn. $164. What I don't know is if you put the torchlight out on one and you catch it on a different rod, does it count? Maybe? This has a potential to be a boring one, guys. We'll see how bad it is. deep does this have to be? 164 feet. Perfect. Well, that's a little bigger anyway, but good morning, Mark. How are you doing, sir? Are you making progress on that bathroom you're renovating? About done, hopefully. Oh, no. This is probably going to take me a while, boys. See if I can catch one coalfish, then I'll try to stick to that bait. Coalfish, okay, the lugworm did work. Question is, do I need to go bigger hook, though? I forgot how big those things get. Hold on a second. In other words, I wonder if one torchlight out there, it'll count on. It's hard to say. Should I upgrade the hook? Hold on. Let's see. I'd like to see a before and after, bro. Yeah, I'd love to see a before and after, man. Trophies are around 41 pounds, huh? That's the big ones. 41-pound fish. 7-0? Maybe? 7-0. That felt too big, maybe? Let's try it. Starting a sub area plumbing this morning. Attaboy. Did I drift? No, I didn't. Dude, how's it so deep over here? Did I find a hole? What the hell? Dude, it wasn't this deep a second ago. What's going on? Oh, I got a fish on? Oh, I had a fish on? Wait, hold on. This wasn't this deep a second ago. It was like 200 foot. Oh, no. I see. That fish ran with it. That's what happened. What the hell? Make sure I didn't take my bait, guys. It's going to be awkward if it hits it on the way down every time. Yep, took my bait. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, 182 feet. Let's leave that just for a second. No, let's test it and see. Will be the experiment, I guess. In other words, you would think if the torchlight's out there on one route, it should qualify for the other two, but maybe not. Find out the hard way, I guess. Don't bite it. Dude. Okay, we don't want cod, bro. Come on, fish. Whiting. Oh yeah, I think this mission's gonna be a pain, boys. Be a cold fish. Be a cold fish. Maybe. That's a little bigger. Halibut, of course. That's definitely not it. Everything but what I need. Hey, Pedron, how you doing, buddy? Hey, Harold. I'm trying, bro. I'm trying. Oh, I was gonna look. Hold on a second. I didn't get home in time either. What the hell? Hey, it's another halibut spot. No, I have not did that one, and I haven't did the, yeah, there's quite a few of them I need to work on still. Did you like that one? Hey, Anna, too. How you doing, buddy? No, I haven't did that one. On a side note, I didn't get home in time from work, but boy, the Barvel scores. I looked at these Barvel scores. Holy cow, they've nerfed the Barvel. Holy cow. Look at that, Pedron. Look at the scores. Can you imagine? Playing in that for 45 minutes and only getting 45 pounds of fish. Holy cow, man. I would have tested it out, but I didn't get home in time. Good grief, boys. That's brutal. No, I gotta do what left do I have here? Yeah, I still need to do that one too. I gotta do that one. This one's gonna take a while. And hell, I haven't did my yeah, I still haven't did these either. I still haven't did those as well. So I got a few things to do. I'm gonna try to work on this one. This one's not all that exciting. It doesn't appear though. Okay, I gotta remember to let that sink. Okay, this is the rod. It's got a torchlight on it. Could a guy get really lucky? Probably not. Alright, game. Show me some love, game. I'll be a cheapskate before long and not use my baits. Okay, I'm getting everything but what I need. Come on, bro. Oh, and my bait was eaten. You're at 105. Nice. Yeah, I did a little bit of experiment yesterday with the swordfish and and I was helping a couple guys that didn't have. A couple guys had premium. I was helping them get a little bit of leveling and some cash, but I messed with it on and off for a couple hours yesterday. Myself, I'm just wanting to get to 105, and then I'm not in a real big rush yet until there's something to unlock, but maybe a lure or something. Since I've already caught in I've caught in all the monster fish with the setup they gave you with the DLC, so I'm not quite in a rush to get the big rods like everybody else just yet, but I might rush at some point to get some of the lures, baits, or something if I run out. Right now, I'm just exploring and having fun. Okay. Surely it's got to cycle in, right? Hold on, let me let this one sink. Just in case. You guys already got this mission done? Probably. Where is it? Come on, bro. I don't feel I should go up an oxide, so I can try to throw it that spot, I guess. How did this... Wait, what? Oh, come on, bro. Yeah, I get it. They're trying to get the bigger setups than for the comps. Yeah, I get it. Yep, I get that part of it. Hey, Duel, how's your day going, buddy? Just having a lazy day. Nothing wrong with that. I already been to work this morning and trimmed a bunch of pampas grass, if you know what that is, Duel. The big bushes that grow up, we had to trim those and rake it all up and mulch it. So I've got my work done for the day at least. Dude, are they so small or not? Oh, come on, bro. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. That stuff that grows like 12 foot tall every year and you got to trim it down. Yeah, we'd had to do about 15 of those, 15 to 20 of those. By the time you trimmed it all up, it's like raking up piles of hay. Oh man, it was everywhere. It was everywhere. And then there was a little bit of wind too, so that made it fun. So we raked it up and put it in rows and mulched it up with a zero turn. Mulched it up, turned it into compost for the soil. Of course. Oh, this one had the torchlight. Be there. Be there. Oh, okay. I think I found a good halibut spot. The bait was eating our loss. Of course it was. I've caught one single coalfish. Yeah, you know what the funny story was? Back in the day, before I got to the course I was at, I've been at the course I'm at now for about 10 years. There was a little awning, like a storm shelter kind of an awning, like if, golfers are out. But anyway, long story short, they used to burn them, but they caught the little outbuilding on fire one year, burn it. But yeah, a lot of people burn those. Yeah. But we just put like on a string trimmer Duel, we put saw blades on it like a little weed eater. If you know what I'm talking about, like you use them to clear brush. Put a little circular saw basically on a weed eater head. We trim it with that and then trim the remainder and then rake it and blow it into rolls and then it goes fairly quick. Okay, I'm gonna have all my bait still on top of it. Or no, they didn't steal that one. Alright, boys, I might get one of these fish caught before the stream's over. I doubt it. Come on. Oh, man. Probably, hold on, is there a better peak for these things? Early morning and cloudy. Early morning cloudy. What am I on? Early morning and cloudy. Go figure. I could try to reposition, I guess. Should I do that? Let's do that, boys. Good grief, man. Hold on, let me try. Is it that specific? Yeah, we got up there about 6:45. We didn't have a frost this morning. Yeah, we didn't have a frost. It only took us about 2 hours. Every day, 7 days a week, Mark, I have to check for frost. In other words, if they go out on the course and if it's below 32 degrees and it freezes the grass, they can't walk on it. So, in other words, 7 days a week, anytime there's a frost, I'm up there every day. Every day. Alright. Alright, this is going to be it, right, boys? Probably not. Alright, give me my rod, please. Okay. I think this is going to be impossible. Yeah, basically the grass, the dew, not to be a dork, whenever there's dew, it basically just freezes to the leaf blades. So if walkers go, or people go out walking even, they'll actually break the plant. So the grass breaks and then it just dies. And now if a golf cart gets out there, yeah, so it has to be closed. Delayed starts, in other words, depending on where you're at in the country. But where I'm at, it's normally anywhere from 9:30 to 10. Sometimes a little later. And that usually goes from as early as second, third week of October, and it goes all the way as late as mid-May, depending on what the weather's doing. All right, boys, I may not even get a cold fish. Should I try? What else should I try? Should I just run all shrimp? Try an eel? Let's just try a tiger prawn. God, I'm glad there's not like 20 of each. That'd be a nightmare. Oh, good. I'm glad Beef told you that. Good to know if you accidentally buy something with bait coins. I'm glad they reimbursed you. How many bait coins was it, Duel? A couple hundred, or? Those rails are expensive. I've almost did it before. Spam the X button and then accidentally buy something that's really expensive. I want my bait coins. Come on, bro. Oh, yeah, this is starting to remind me of the shrimp mission. Oh, 2,200. That's even worse. Thank God they reimbursed you. That's a lot of Bitcoins. Guys, I may never catch this. I don't know. Okay, that's a 7. Now, what more can I do? Do I go smaller hook? I think that's even going to be worse. What the hell? Dude, I'm literally catching everything. Oh, man. Well, at least we're farming unis, boys. Thank you, Pedron. That'll be good for that competition, I guess. Hey, Les, how you doing, buddy? Not bad. Trying to really slowly working my way through this one. This might be a 2-day project. Let's hope not. Oh, God, there's no way that's a freaking cool fish, is it? The trophies top out around 41 pounds, boys. This feels bigger than 41 pounds, but we'll see. Well, it'll be a real pain if it has to be on the torch set up there, which it could be. I'm going to get this in because this is decent. Don't be a halibut. This be a coalfish. Oh, now that other one's going to get off. Hey, bro, what's up, buddy? Okay, what the hell is this? That other fish is on there, too. Shit. Yeah, I knew that was going to get off. Trophy cod. Getting everything bought. Somehow we already got 400 pounds of fish, though. Coal fish don't exist. Oh, don't bite it yet. Come on, bro. Let it sink. Bite right here is crazy. Stop. Don't bite. It bit, didn't it? Is there a fish on that? Sink, bro. Good lord. Yeah, this one's gonna be a pain. For sure. Oh, this is gonna be a pain in the butt. How do you get different sounding bells? I try to do it, but I get confused because they changed the house bells. If you look, I don't know what kind of. Here's the. It's hard to even find them. I'll probably won't be able to find them here. You can get the Club Series bell if you have club tokens, Andrew. I won't be able to show you from here. And then the Hell's bell you get from a mission. So in other words, I got the Club Series bell here, a regular common bell, and then I got the Hell's bell. The Hell's bell I think you get around Halloween or something. I can't remember how. Somebody in chat might remember. I don't remember how to get it. But the Club Series bells, if you got club tokens, you can buy those. This helps you kind of figure out which fish is which. So I know that's the Club Series bell. This is a common bell. And you can see what sound's going off. Sometimes it helps you. I don't think anything's going to help me on this mission, though. I'm just going to have to let all these fish cycle through, more than likely. That's a club bell. Club bell's on the left. Be there. Nope. That ain't big enough. Holy cow, man. Oh, no, and this isn't in the water. Hold on. It won't count. It probably won't count either way. It's not going to count. Oh, I wish you got more than one torchlight. Yeah, this is going to be problematic. I don't even know if that'll count if you have the... Does anybody know if you have the torchlight in the water and you catch it on another rod, it counts? I'm curious, because if not, if you have to sit there with one rod, that's going to be horrible. That's going to be really bad. Coalfish, it's just, they're just not... Can't find them. Hold on, let me get this one at the bottom. Oh, to be honest, that's a personal decision, bro. I don't know. I think if it were me, I would probably go with this one over Kaji, and the reason would be, oh, I don't know, that's tough. I think you can level at Kaji quicker. It's kind of a hold up, man, to be honest. And here's why. This boat right here gives you 20,000 XP per fish. You get like an XP bonus in this fish, and it holds more. But if you get the Kaji, you got access to farming the fish a little faster, but it's going to be a personal decision. In other words, for me, the trade-off would be this boat holds more and you get bonus XP per fish, but I think you're probably going to level up a little quicker maybe at Kaji currently until everybody figures out how to level up here. But I think you could probably... What level are you? That might help a little bit too. Are you level like 80 or 90 or something, or are you like lower level? In other words, you'd have 60 days to get to level 105. If you bought this, that'll probably be pretty tough if you're at level like 30 or something crazy. Yeah, then there's nothing wrong with that either. Yeah, nothing wrong with that either. In other words, for me, I already got all three of them, so I'll probably sell the Kaji boat and keep the Maldives boat and keep this boat, obviously, because it's got an XP booster. Good morning, Zat. I'm over here getting tortured, bro. I can't catch goldfish. I've got everything but goldfish. Literally, I caught one goldfish over here. And oddly enough, I got unique everything else almost, but I can't catch the goldfish. They don't exist. Do I got one? Yeah, I got one somewhere. I don't know. Yeah, I got one goldfish and it was off of lugworms. It's trying to steal my bait that I don't have. Oh, yeah, this is going to get bad, I think, boys. Real bad. And I wanted to start with this fish, too. Come on, bro. It's going to be even worse at the deep depths. 650 foot. Holy cow. Every flint's going off. Literally. Oh, well, that'll help if you have your dad to help you, for sure. Level 15. The fishing's really fast at the Japan map, too, so you'll have a lot of fun. Yeah, you might be better off getting the especially if your dad's already familiar with the Kaji no Ri. Alright, maybe. Be him. Oh, no. And that thing's not even in the water. This ain't gonna count, bro. Come on. Am I gonna have to just throw one rod out? That'll be so boring, boys. The coalfish aren't fun? Yeah. Well, I got a mark over here for him. I think I got it. And hell, I don't even know if this is gonna count if it is him. I did have the torchlight out there in time before I landed it. That's not a coalfish, is it? A unique coal fish. It's got to be a trophy. Okay, way to get on tiger prawn. Okay, I'd be really lucky if this is one right behind it. Be lucky? Oh no, that wasn't even deep enough, moron. Please don't be the trophy. Okay, I'm catching everything, definitely, everything but. Still looking for the unique cusk and the anglers. Yeah, I just started on this one and it's not going very well so far. I'm having fun though, we're catching all that fish. Alright, hold on, let me get this in here. I'm just curious if you have that out. I'm so curious if you have that out and you can fish with 3 rods and make it a little more fun. If I could catch one, we'll find out. I've got a full net of PBs. Yeah. Everything but what I need, bro. And too bad that wasn't like a unique thing. For sure. I even caught the unique wolffish over here. Hold on, let me let this sink. It's got to be 164. Don't bite, bro. Not yet. Don't bite. Come on, bro. It's not. Oh my God. Don't be the trophy, bro. Yeah, this is gonna be obnoxious. Maybe we should do it on a slow feed. Oh, it was a coal fish. Thank God it wasn't a trophy. Okay. Because what'll probably have to happen is you'll get bored if you have to have one rod out and you'll have to lure fish while you go. But I'm just wanting to see. In other words, if I catch it on this rod right here, I'm casting out. If the torch rod's out there, will it still count on this rod? I don't know. Deep slopes. This is a good spot. I've already got the unique. It's just, I think it's so good that there's other things here. This is definitely not him. Hey, Tim. What's up, buddy? Tim, did you get plenty of ice melt out after you shoveled all that snow, sir? I gotta see what's on this. Hold on, let me get this in the water just in case. I doubt it works like that, but maybe. Okay, the torch light's in the water. Yeah, hold on a second, Pedro. I seen that, man. You guys are just getting like waves of that stuff, bro. Yeah, you guys are getting bombarded by the winter Arctic. I'll be there. Come on, bro. Just want one, bro. Maybe. Did I get lucky? Not lucky. Got a meager. Dude, there's literally everything here, though. Fun little farm spot. I'm not experienced enough here to see if I could isolate out either, but... hell the briller in here? Dude, hold on a second. Is there a way to isolate these? Is there a limit? God, there's so much stuff over here though. Like, how are you gonna? They like tiger prawns, so they're here. Dude, there's too much stuff here. I don't know if this is a good spot for this or not, man. But literally everything's here. I don't see how I can. I don't know how to isolate this. I think it's impossible. I guess we're just gonna have to play lotto, boys. Just play the lotto and hope it cycles in. Another wonderful day at work. I only had to put a couple hours in this morning, Zach. Trimmed up a bunch of pompous grass, but my work will be picking up as well. It's going to be, well, we got a chance of rain later this week, but yeah, I'm slowly but surely going to have to be working more here before long as the weather will start to warm up. In fact, I'll have to work a few hours Saturday morning even. Yeah, I don't envy you, bro. At least the snow we got here a couple months ago or a month and a half ago, it was dry, so other than the snow drifts were deep. It's not like that wet snow that breaks off all your tree branches and it's heavy as hell to shovel. Good grief, man. It'll be spring before you know it, Tim. Dude. I don't know if I'm gonna get this, boys. Might have to try a different spot or something. No, I don't play on PC. The waves are bigger on PC than they are on here. Yeah, I bet, Tim. Oh, I usually look forward to a snow or two, especially with my job because it gives me a break. But yeah, I don't envy back-to-back 12-inch snows, buddy. Hell, there's even whiting over here, dude. What? I don't know. I'm scared if I go sardines, I'm just gonna sit and farm halibut. I'm gonna try to stick out the tiger prawn for a little longer, boys. I guess I could try. Is there what basic thing could I use for these? Nordic pilkers. Should I try throwing a pilker? I probably won't even have time. Alright, if it continues, boy, I might just put the flash. I just wanted to see if. I wouldn't care sacrificing my time. I'm just so curious if. It would just be great if you could throw 3 rods out. As long as you got the torchlight out on one of them, the other one would count. Because I think what's going to happen when you go to get to Cusk and all this other stuff at 650 feet, holy cow, that's going to be obnoxious. Even with electric reels. You're going to be spending all your time and your bait getting lost and reeling one rod up and reeling the other one down. I've caught the unique. I'm going for the coalfish, but the trouble is I'm catching everything. It's hard to isolate out. But it has to be 164 feet or deeper. It's that torchlight mission, man. I just started it earlier. I've got 823 pounds of fish, though. But it's not what I want. Oh, man. I guess the only other thing you could do, if that works, though, you could put the one rod out and even try to lure fish for the stuff you're trying to catch, I guess. But this rod right here is the only one that's got the torchlight on it, so. I've cycled out everything else over here, so there should be a trophy crawfish though. Just can't get him. I think I've got the haddock, the wolffish, the Greenland halibut, almost everything. Scalloped sardines. Yeah, I tried that a second ago and I kept getting, I'll try it again, Harold. I kept getting halibut with it. And the mark I had was a Gulf prawn, so I was trying to, or tiger prawn. I'll try it again though and just see. I think what happened was that I had the sardine on and the halibut was, I think that's what I got that on. No, it was a tiger prawn. What the hell did I get on the sardine? I don't remember. I caught too many now. I'll even use the Bitcoin sardines from one of the other updates. We'll throw the special sardines out. Maybe we'll get lucky. Come on, bro. Hold on. Sink, 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 sink. Maybe I should down. Oh, come on, dude. And I'm gonna. Oh, lake cleaner. Come on, bro. Don't be this day. Alright, boys. Might be a 3-hour excursion to catch one damn fish. But I don't even know. I should have brought a spinning rod. Dude, where are those? Oh my god, what is this? Holy. How far does this go down? Dude, where's the Nordic Pilkers? Does anybody know? I'll never find them, bro. I'm lost. Does anybody know where the damn Pilkers are? Found them? Found the Pilkers? Yeah, I was helping Rui. Him and Silver both had bought, and I think Duel jumped on. I've been helping a couple of the guys that bought premium in my boat, but all they have is the rental boat, so I was trying to help those guys a little bit there. Alright, hopefully I don't get bit off. I'd hate to lose this thing. Think we can get lucky and get it on. Yeah, I found it. Thanks, Zat. I'm slowly worming my way around that thing. I just keep clicking down until I find what I'm looking for. I can tell you it took me forever to find my damn... The trolling octopuses are in the bass jigs, and then the damn... What are those? The squid chains are in the terminal tackle. Yeah, it took me about 25 minutes the other day, and Duel finally helped me. Yeah, I was lost the other day. I'm like, Duel, I'm about to quit. I can't find my damn squid chains for nothing. He's like, they're in the terminal tackle. I was like, thanks. I could not find them. Looked in the shop. I literally looked everywhere. How am I snagged already, bro? Great. And then if I fast forward peaks, I'm just going to pay the price. Should I try a night peak? Dude, I hate the fence time, though, because then I'm about to sit and catch every other fish I already caught out of here. Okay. Oh, come on, bro. I'm getting... there was an improvement made. I wouldn't say it's actually better just yet. A little better. Progress. A little bit of progress. Baby steps. It might take me a month and a half to figure out the new interface on the inventory there. I'll get it down eventually. I think we all will. But I don't even know how to... There's something. What the hell is this? A whiting or something? Man? Hake, of course. Oh, I don't know, boys. Not looking good. takes a while to sink. Said better. Pillar crab? Alright. Pillar crab. I don't know if I got this. Let me look, Harold. I might have them. Did they come with the... Oh, come on, bro. I'm so used to hitting X and it always puts it back on the rod stand. Pillar crab. What the hell's a pillar crab? I got him. I got regular crab. Is that what you mean by pillar crab, bro? I got blue apron. This crab. Oh, I do. There it is. Alright, I'm not going to go through too many of these, though. I'm not leveled up yet. Yeah, I see it. I found it. I've been sparingly with my DLC bits yet, Harold. I haven't leveled up, so that might be one thing that puts me into a panic and a rush sometimes. So I'm trying to be... But considering I've already got the unique coalfish twice now with a tiger prawn, I know they bite them. The trouble is, it's kind of hard to isolate. And do I fast forward peaks? I know if I do that, I'm just going to pay the price. Alright, I'll give it a few more minutes, boys. If it's too dead, I'll fast forward. If that don't work, I can try night peak, and if that don't work... Hold on, let's make sure. If that don't work, I'll look for a new spot. Kind of hard to move spots when I know this is a good spot. I think I'm on the mission timer no matter what I do. It's just going to take time. Alright, 3 more minutes, boys. If I don't get by it, we'll fast forward. It definitely went slow. How much XP was that little? That was 30,000 XP, though, just for that little guy. That's crazy. 90-pound fish, 30,000 XP. 70, 80, 90. I really like the breakwater, by the way. Thanks for... Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, you're welcome. Keith and I had messed with that for something. We were trying to figure out a different lure for, or a different setup for the catfish. That world, no, not that one. What was it? The Christmas Giants Q2. Because that cast long, it'll cast that crankbait off the beach. Because it seemed like the Zeus's were, that the fights were too bad on those unique blue cats. But then you looked at that thing closely. Hell, it'll cast the lure all the way up to like 5-6 ounces, which is crazy. It's got a great range on it. All right, I'm fast forwarding, guys. I have no choice. Should I try a night peak? All right, I'll stick with the hooks I have, but I'll go. Let me put up one more big one on. I think I got 2 6.0s and a 7.0. The trouble is, Harold, I got the unique on a 7.0, so. Yeah, I got the unique on a 7.0. I'm scared if I go too big a hook, I'm going to invite the Greenland halibut over here on him. More than likely. We'll try 1.80 though. I probably should have this one to 6. What the? Oh, come on. Yeah, this is gonna get annoying. Hold on, let me try something else. Odd. There's something odd these things bite. There's gotta be. What is odd on there? Tiger prawn, no. Gulf shrimp, no. Sardines, no. I tried Atlantic herring. Should I try a herring? I got a couple of those. Oh god, I don't have very many of those. Let's try it for a second. Just one or two of them. Sink, 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 sink. Oh, we got a 6-0 out, 7-0 out, and an 8-0 out. Does this thing sink if I reel it? Yeah. Oh. I'm telling it I'll catch mint on it. What? Come on, bro. Oh no, 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 no. Let's get the torch on it. Be there. Be lucky. Be lucky. Oh, it's too big, isn't it? I need like a 40-pound fish. Oh, it's too big. What is that? Ah. Of course it is. The leader was bitten off. Wait, what? Did I just lose that? Oh, thank God. Okay, do not. That scared me. I thought I just lost this thing. Holy cow, man. What the hell just bit me off? A wolffish? What's going on, man? How was that leader bitten off, bro? Okay, I'm not throwing that out there. Ain't no way, Jose. Shh. That's all I gotta say to that. That's bullcrap. Oh, let me guess. That's the only 243 I had too, wasn't it? Oh no, I got one right there. That scares me. Is my torchlight gonna get bit off then? Should I just? I don't know, boys. I got a bad feeling. I'm gonna. What should I do? Dude, that means your torchlight could get bit off then. And that's the scary part. How many people are gonna lose their torchlight? Like, do I put a titanium on this damn thing? Dude, it's not even gonna match up, bro. I swear this game anymore. Can I? My interface is glitched out. I can't go. Oh, come on, game. That's got me worried. Dude, why is my... Come on now. Look at that. My inventory. Okay. Come on, game. I can't even shop for it. Okay, so I'm going to have to... Alright. This could get really boring, guys, but if you see my fear, I don't want my torchlight bit off, so I'm just going to throw just that out and lower fish. And be careful, because if I get bit off, I'm going to be pissed. Unless you can redo that mission and get your dam, which I don't know how, because I've already completed it. Does anybody know if you lose that, can you get it back? Because you only get... Oh, that scares me. Hold on, let me put a... I have to remember to... Yeah, well, we know less of... We've lost pilkers and stuff before that happening at the other maps, but I think what I'm going to do, since I can't go to my damn inventory, what is that? That's 291 pounds. That's close enough. I'm going to put this still leader on here, guys. Call me a chicken if you want, but I don't want to lose. 320. It's a little light. Let's try to make sure I don't get broke off now. As long as we have to take a really big help, but I don't think they're here. And I'm gonna... Alright, one more try at this. Yeah, I don't want to lose that. Yeah. Well, what I was trying to test is just see if you could get lucky, and if you had the torchlight out there, can you catch it and the fish count on another setup? That, and it's not as boring, but I don't want to lose my stuff. I need to complete the mission either. That would not be a good thing at all. Saltwater slugs, baby halibut, shads, and grubs. God, that seems too big. That'll take 6 weeks to sink. Let's try that. It said shads and grubs. Oh, I can't put a shad on that either. So, try the... Dude, I've already lost one of those. Let's try the slug. Can I put an X-ray slug on that? Probably not. Nope, you can't either. Damn, bro. It should sink fairly quick. Oh, this mission's gonna end up being a pain, bro. I can only imagine what the 650-foot ones are gonna be like. So far, yeah, it's a little early to tell, but I think so far I do like it a little more. I think the Kaji's kind of so easy with all the, I don't know. I think the trolling's gotten a little too easy at Kaji where you can just rip the fish in too quick that, I don't know. It feels like at Kaji you're just pulling fish out of a barrel. I did a little bit of experiment last night leveling and it feels like you can just pull them in, I don't know. Yeah, I think so far I like this one a little better. The Maldives is pretty nice too. They're all beautiful in their own way, I think. The good thing is for all the people that love the deep sea fishing that with the 3 maps now, hell, you got so many different things to choose from depending on if you like fighting big halibut and shark and bottom rods or electric rods, and if you like trolling, you can go to Kaji or Maldives or I think there's enough choices, in other words, less, and I think everybody should be happy with one of the 3 maps at least, depending on what you want to do. Okay, yeah, that's definitely too big. God, do I go smaller in the hook? I probably got a 5-0. I think I'm just going to sit there and... That's either a cod or a Greenland. What is this? Holy cow, man. Whatever it is, it's not 41 pounds. Didn't help. How's my leader already worn? I just put that on there. Oh no, that's not my leader, that's my line. My leader's alright. What in the hell is this? Dude, it's a 7-0, bro. Again. It's a good halibut spot. Alright, boys. I'm going smaller hook. I know I sound dumb, but I keep catching. Let me try to see if it helps or not. It probably doesn't, but let me try, boys. I don't know what else to try. 5-0? And for crying out loud, it's just a 40-pound fish. Actually, I'm just going to go through all those baits and I'm going to be pissed off at myself. I got 500 of these things, and I can rebuy them. Alright, show me a coal fish. Show me one coal fish. Really? Yeah, I talked to him earlier. They said they were power farming the hell out of that place. I did just a little bit yesterday, but I found I had fun I did a little bit of sword fishing, and I did a little bit of kaji with a couple guys yesterday, but it does appear that, well, just depending on how you do it, both of them will work, I think, swordfish or the kaji. I'm not really in a hurry to get there just yet. That, and I don't want to burn myself out leveling too awful much. So if I go up a level every other day or a level a day is fine. I don't care. In other words, I'm not as hard pressed to get all that done. In other words, if I just get to level 105, and I've already got the map re-unlocked, it doesn't matter to me. Unless I'm in a hurry to get to the shark comp. I could see where all the other guys are leveling up as quick as they can for the shark comp. That makes sense. Get all the extra reels and the biggest rods, and then be able to get the sharks in a lot faster, I would assume. Alright, what is this going to give me? Something really small, probably. That ain't bad, 5-0. Might be in the 30 to 40 pound range, but the odds that it's the coal fish are probably slim. Yeah, it seems that way once it starts cycling, Harold. It could be the trophy. It could be the trophy greenland. Or just a young halibut. Hell, that was an Atlantic halibut too. We don't want to catch those. Especially the way this thing's set up. My leader's a little small. Easy. Alright. That's probably way too small too. 3, maybe I should. I think I only got the 4, but it'll take forever to sink. Trophy brill. I think Zat still needed to catch a trophy brill, or no, maybe he got it done. I think he already caught his monster halibut. There's definitely a snag over here. You know, I thought putting a 5 on I'd get a quicker bite, and I'm not. Dude, is that? Hold on, let me see something. Thanks, snag. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh my god, bro. Uni Miggery. Yeah, well, I'm struggling with the cold fish. I caught a unique, but this is definitely not a cold fish. Is this a freaking Atlantic halibut over here? It is. It's gotta be. It ain't no damn shark. I think they're... Damn. A common halibut, I think, boys. It's a freaking 5-0, too. What do I gotta go? 3-0? Do I go with 3-0? Stay away, big fish. That'd be dumb to try a 3-0, boys. I don't even know what to say. I know I don't want to put a 10-0 over here, or 9-0. Considering I got this on a damn 5-0. Got yours 8-0 with the prawns. Wow, I got a trophy Atlantic halibut over here too. That's crazy. Dude, literally everything's over here. That's probably what bit me off right there. Alright. You guys can laugh at me. Let me try one more thing. If not, we'll go back to 7-0, 8-0. This one, let's see. Let's go 3-0. My point is, if you can catch a 235 pound halibut on a 5-0, and I'm going for a 30 to 40 pound fish, I don't know, boys. Hook sizes and fish at Planet. Let me know if you ever figure it out. £235 fish on a 5-0. Or the mission's just blocking me out and torturing me. That's also a possibility. Think about all the leveling I could be doing at Swordfish or the Maldives or Kaji. Come on now. Uni horse mackerel on a 10-0 and finger bullets. Yeah, that happens too. Oh, man. I was playing around with the swordfish a little bit last night with a couple buddies, and I was using a 13-0 metallic plug and a 15-0 metallic plug, and I was getting trophy skipjack at the Maldives. It's like, come on, bro. Oh. Strike timed out. Of course it did. It took my bait too. Yep, I think that's why they only gave you one of each fish, because catching that one fish in each section there is going to be a pain, boys. Alright, let's see if this was stupid or not. Probably was. Come on, bite if you're going to bite. Is it running with it? Is it so small that Okay, that's probably like a whiting or something. Dumb, what is it? Is it at least a coalfish? Like the palm thread all over again for sure. At least you got an electric grill now, so anybody have to. Okay, it is a coalfish. All right, we're staying with the 3L boys for now. I don't know if it'll work, but let's stay with it. At least it wasn't a 240-pound halibut when I'm going for a 40-pound fish. Holy cow, man! And I've already been bit off. I had to put a leader on, so that's not good. Ah, dude, there's a definite snag here. Maybe that's why it's such a hot spot. Okay, there we go. Definitely some sea vegetation or something down there. Come on. P there. Nada. Holy cow, yeah, this is going to be a slow mission, guys. A trophy cost at 656 is going to be fun, I'm sure. Strike timed out. Bait it and loss. Fabulous. And that's going to be the punishment if you go too small hook size. Tiny fish are just going to annihilate you. Hold on, my chat's froze, of course. Alrighty. Come on, game. This game hates me. One coalfish, bro. That's all I ask. I got about another 20 minutes too, boys. I gotta eat lunch. I'll come back later and try to mess with some more of this. Holy cow, man. Bite. Man. Why so dead now? Nothing's liking that. Really, I had a strike. Found out large minnows is great bait for lower levels here. That's odd. I tried them briefly the other day when somebody said something. You'd think the salt water would kill a freshwater minnow, which makes no sense. If you're fishing with a freshwater bait, shouldn't the salt water kill the live minnow? Shouldn't that just float to the top? Holy cow, man. Haddock. Okay, we got a trophy haddock off that. Cod, sturgeon, and large minnow. I'll have to try it. Yeah, that is odd. I'll try it. I still need to go for a sturgeon. I haven't got the. I think I got the common and the young. I haven't went through the sturgeon yet. All right, let's give this a couple more minutes and maybe try 4-0. Sturgeon, wolf fishing. That's funny. So then that makes you wonder, does small tilapia and all that other minnows work here? Oh no, I get it. Yeah, for sure. He's gonna run out of DLC baits quick, so you better find something that's in his level. Alright, this is the last try at this. They ain't really liking this at all. There's a different tree, maybe they twitch better than. There's halibut here, so if I throw the halibut thing. Something. I don't think that's a coalfish though, plus I got really lucky. On crab from level 55. Yep. Alright, we got a halibut off of that. What else could I try? Let's try a twister. Dude, I don't know, but they're not biting that prawn very good. I think they want my expensive baits. Starting to think the 3L hook's hurting. Let me try something. Alright, when I said that. Let's go to 4L. Unless, did we get lucky? Oh, these things are even over here. That's a trophy too. Let me try 4L. I think we've tried about every hook size we can, except for going extremely big. Alright, let's try 4L. Will it matter? Probably not. I could try night. And I'm running out of time. Oh, that was a decent. That was probably too big. That was a bigger fish. I thought it was a trophy. Be there. Why are they liking twitching better than vertical jigging? Weird. Down there, not. Slow. Way too slow. Alright. I'm gonna try part of a night peak, guys, then I gotta eat lunch. I'll be back at some point, though. We'll try right at night and see if anything improves here. The bait was eating her last. Of course it was. Alright, please be the lucky fish. Come on. Come on. Be lucky. Be lucky for once. Looks too big, boys. What the hell do I got on a 4-0? Nope. Ain't no way. Another halibut. Oh, I never noticed the skies like that. That's cool. Alright, boys. Couple more minutes here. I'll get it. No such luck. Alright, when I come back for lunch, I'm actually going to bring a spinning setup and try some freshwater shads or something. Not a chance, bro. Oh, this is going to be a brutal one. Try to tease the bottom there. To tease it into a bite. Boy, brutal. Only thing I can think of is dangling like 180. Let me try one thing here. Let's get it just off the bottom. 171. It's got to be 164. Let's try that. Right there. Alright, couple more minutes, guys. That's it for me. Mission unsuccessful, fellas. 1,400 pounds of fish, though. Alrighty, boys. I'm gonna I gotta eat lunch and stuff. I'll come back later and work on some of this stuff, but I'm gonna eat lunch. And I'll be back in a while. If that one gets too damn bad, I'll either rotate spots or do something, but you gotta get them done one way or the other. If not, I can definitely not doing that one. I think all these are gonna be somewhat tough. That's just a night mission. I'll go back and forth on some of this stuff, guys. But like I said, to get them all done, I do want... The thing is, that stuff's not too exciting though right there. I would like to get... I think the lures there would be nice to have. Gotta get all that stuff somehow, so without doing the mission, you can't get it. That's one that'll be worth it for sure. Yeah, it'll be fun. Like I said, it's just gonna take time to figure it out, but I can try various things. But I'm gonna eat lunch, guys, and I'll be back here probably a couple hours. Hour and a half, 2 hours probably, guys. But appreciate you guys tuning in. Good luck to everybody out there leveling. Good luck to everybody out there doing missions or however you're playing the game right now. Wish you guys the very best, and we'll see you guys again in the next one.